let's now switch scenes. Let's jump over to a line, say in Tel Aviv, right? Where a much more senior operator or process engineer, Shahar, is working on getting the line up and running after a downtime notification that's come across his screen. So he's here on the line. He's interacting with React, our downtime monitoring and labeling tool for the shop floor. And he's quickly trying to assess what the downtime is and get the line running back efficiently as quick as possible. So let's go over to the screen that he's looking at. Looks like we have a placement issues downtime that was faced here on line 11 in Tel Aviv. Let's take a look at the extra information we can see about this downtime, this placement issues downtime. Let's see what kind of comments were left, if Shahar was able to leave a comment on this downtime. So looks like our expert Shahar in Tel Aviv did leave a comment. Let's see what he said.
בעיית נפל רכיבים, מקור הבעיה התגלה במכונה 4, ראש 1, בנוזל מספר 8. כפתרון זמני ביטלתי השמת רכיבים לנוזל הזה, ועכשיו אגש לבדוק אם יש לנו נוזל חלופי זמין במלאי.
Okay, so Shahar's in Tel Aviv. Obviously, he left the comment in Hebrew. Luckily for me, the system was able to transcribe that comment, that voice comment he left, and also translate it here to my local native language. So let's read. There's an issue with the component placement. The problem was traced to machine 4, head 1, nozzle 8. As a temporary fix, I disabled component placement for that nozzle. Now I'm going to go check if there's a replacement in stock. So right here, our expert in Tel Aviv has diagnosed the issue. There was a downtime in his issue, and he was able to quickly get the line back up running while he went out and tried to find a replacement for that specific machine. Shahar, obviously, he's an ace. We wish that we could have a million Shahars on the line. Obviously, that's not the case, but luckily, we have him leaving his expert knowledge inside of the system on top of downtimes. And now, because he's done that, he's able to, or whoever is labeling downtimes for the system is able to come in, quickly label the downtime here. There's an insight based off of that expert comment that Shahar left, suggesting that the label for this downtime should be category machine and reason placement issues. And all they have to do is come in, hit apply, or allow the system to label it for them automatically. So we get 2 for 1. We get expert knowledge captured into the system, as well as a downtime labeled automatically based off of all the contextual information, including comments, live in situ voice comments from operators, process engineers, technicians on the ground. So now let's reset the scene. We're going to shift back over to our junior engineer across the globe in Detroit, back monitoring his lines, trying to make sure that everything's up and running, that there's no issues going on. And lo and behold, another issue's happening. He gets another pop-up, another alert from Arch Systems. Looks like another attrition alert going on in the same place. So he pops it open. So if I look at this new ticket, again, this is fired in Detroit, same line, but it looks like this time it's on a different machine. A lot of the attrition rate numbers are the same. Total placements are similar. Let's see, mispick issues. It looks like this time it's coming from NXT 2-8 and nozzle 3, and same probable root cause. It's the same thing, the same issue that I faced just a few days ago. Okay, so let's see, next steps. All right, I'll follow the steps again. Step 1, disable nozzle 3 and NXT 2-8 configuration settings. Looks like this is a user suggested step. Okay, so this is new. I have a new avenue to try, something else that I can test out. Let's try it out. So I'll follow the steps. I'll navigate to the machine's nozzle setup or head configuration menu. I'll select nozzle 3 and mark it as disabled in the system settings. So I get back onto my line. I follow its advice. I get into the system settings. I try and get the line running again. And oh, look at that. Lo and behold, I followed these steps, and it looks like disabling nozzle 3 was able to get my line going again. So at least I've avoided some major downtime and things are working. So, okay, let me go through. I'll follow the rest of the steps. The line's running, and now it's bought me time to go through checking for wear blockage on the nozzle, inspecting and calibrating the machine, checking the feeder calibration. And in the meantime, I can go look and see if we have a replacement for that nozzle that I skipped. So I can come back to my ticket and I can say, tried step 1, disabling nozzle, worked, line running, will look for new nozzle replacement. And there it goes. I've resolved the ticket. I've gotten the line back running. And it's all thanks to the fact that Shahar across the globe in an entire different site was able to log his expertise into the system. Arch's AI system was then able to gather that information and then repurpose it, reassemble all of the data, and show it back to me, a more junior engineer on the other side of the globe in Detroit, facing the same issue. The system was able to adapt it, incorporate it into the next steps, and transfer that tacit knowledge from one shop floor expert to one shop floor junior engineer to allow for lines across the globe to keep running as efficiently as possible.